One simple tip for managing your finances effectively, and that's something that people know and still they don't do it. This is what I want to cover today. Welcome back, and I'm Puchita Singh, a certified life coach, NLP coach, and an author. What I wanted to cover with all my lovely viewers out there today was, one thing that people take really for granted, and that's nothing but their financial life or their finances. And when life knocks them down in terms of challenges, in terms of financial leakage, in terms of issues and circumstances that they go through, that's where they start thinking, how do I handle this, or what do I do to manage my situation better? And this is something that I really want you to start doing, whether irrespective you're doing well in your finances or you're not doing well at all. And there are 3 steps to it. Number 1, start tracking your expenses. There are a number of templates on Google. There are a number of templates on social media. Look out for one, or just maintain a normal Excel sheet and start tracking your expenses. There are a lot of apps these days which are linked to your account in a way that it starts tracking your expenses by classification, and there is so much more. So you can just go back and look for one template and start tracking your finances closely, especially in terms of your expenses. You should know where your money is leaking. When I say leaking, I mean today, even before money comes into your bank account as a salary, we have expenses because we have credit card usage. So where is it that you're using your card more? Where is it that you're spending more even before it's credited is something that you need to know. And if there is anything which is unnecessary, if there is anything that you can avoid, if there is anything that you can balance it better, I think you should just start doing that. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to have your financial coach. When I say financial coach, it could be a CA, it could be someone who is managing your finances, who is trained in the financial industry. There are a lot of finance content creators on Instagram these days. Follow those guys, one of those. I'm not here to recommend any one of them, but go back and look for financial content creators on Instagram. There are tons of them doing really well, advising you with solid information on day in and day out, and also keep you updated with financial changing industry and laws and so much. So I would highly recommend you to start having a financial coach or a CA or an advisor or a financial firm who tracks your life in terms of finances. They also help you how to come out of debt. They will also help you in a lot of ways that you can't imagine. So please don't underestimate. Don't think about the fact that it's chargeable, it's you got to spend on it. Of course you got to spend on it, because that's going to give you a quality work, that's going to give you a quality of advice. Today when situation happens, you end up taking loans. You really don't have those kind of monetary money kept aside for your situation. So you should always have your finances sorted in a way that no matter what happens in any situation, you're financially confident, right? I use this word a lot, financially confident. Don't start focusing on finances when you're financially broken, or when things go out of your control, or when you lose that age of making money, or making investments and so much. So I humbly request each one of you, especially if you landed on this video, please ensure you watch this until the end. So number 2 is having a financial advisor. Go look out for one. If not, just search. There are multiple options to look out for one. Contact them or contact any of the known CAs. Get into your circle, find out one, but do your homework before you start sharing your entire investment life with them or your financial life with them in terms of assets, liabilities, debts, investments, anything and everything. They got to be a trustworthy one when you go for it, because otherwise your entire confidential information is out there. Okay, they will help you with tax planning and so much more. So don't underestimate the power of having a financial advisor at all in your life. Like you have a coach or a mentor for your career, for your health. You may be having a family doctor. Similarly, for your financial life, please start having someone, right? Third important thing, at least sit in a month for a day or two and understand how your finances are doing, right? We are so busy in making a lot of money, but we don't have time to track where is it going. I am not talking about the first point. First point should happen automatically on a day-to-day basis or a weekly basis. I am talking about sitting in within a month's time, just having an hour or two, properly sitting diligently and understanding how your finances are doing, where you should move things around. Or for that matter, if you can't do this much, at least start learning about financial literacy. Understand what is how is industry moving, what is it you should be doing as a common man or a woman or a girl. I think this is something where a lot of women, especially when they are still broken, but still they end up being with a life partner or with a boyfriend or with a family which is very toxic in nature, but they are still attached to them only because they are not doing well in their finances, and they only end up tagging along with them because they don't know how to take care of their bills. Don't live your life just to take care of your bills and get attached to someone who is not good for you, especially if they are toxic in nature. Okay, so please ensure you're spending at least 30 minutes to 1 hour, at least once or twice in a month, and learning about finances, learning about financial industry, or learning to understand where your finances are going. Sit with your CA, sit with your tax planner, sit with your financial advisor, understand how your investments are doing, understand what is it that you should be changing, and so much. Okay, so these are those 3 things that if you start doing early the better. Don't think that you have crossed 30s or 40s or 50s and life is too late. No, you can start making tons of money only when you have time to understand where your money is going. You should not have a situation where you are doing a lot of work to make money, but you just don't have time to go back and take care of those finances or those money that you're working really hard for. Okay, I hope you found this useful, and I really wanted to come back and talk about this to a lot of my viewers, especially women who reach out on my channel to me and say that, in spite of anything and everything, I'm still with those kind of family members or kind of family people who are not good for me, but only because of the bills and only because of the financial EMIs and credit cards and accountability, taking care of bills for my son or my daughter or for myself or my medical bills. I do all of this. Trust me, you can start financial investment just with 50 rupees or with 100 rupees as well. There is nothing hard in it. You will yourself get surprised after a couple of years or months later, or months or years later, that how much money has been compounded. So don't think that you need a lot of money to get started. Don't think that it's too late if I've crossed 30s or 40s. These are all those reminders. If you landed on this video, there is a message for you to start implementing or executing something for yourself. So please do not think that this is not meant for you. If your husband is taking care of your finances today, or if your father is taking care of your finances today, or your father-in-law is taking care of your finances today, don't think that they are there for you and hence you don't have to bother about it. You really need to know where every penny of the family or your money is going, because when you start understanding these things when they are no more, that's not the right phase to start off, because there is no one to tell you where what is lying there. Okay, I have seen this literally with a lot of people when they reach out to me for guidance when they are literally broken. Don't do that. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for listening to me patiently as always. Love you loads. Bye-bye.